I would say most of the discrimination happened in college. When I would play and there would be racist remarks, whether it's from other players or from the fans.
Did you ever fight back?
I don't think so. A lot of times you can't because it's what someone in the crowd is yelling, and there's nothing I can do. I can't go into the stands and talk to them, or fight them. But yeah, if it's another coach or another player, if I react, I'm going to get in trouble and I might get kicked out the game. So I just try not to fight back.
The United States is often called the Great Melting Pot, but it's a country that's struggled with race relations throughout its history and still does today. A 2015 CNN and Kaiser Family Foundation poll found about half of Americans think racism is a big problem, one that doesn't seem to be getting better. 2/3 said racial tensions in the United States had increased over the last decade.
Recently at the Oscars, aka the Academy Awards, Asians were getting made fun of unfairly, and it was a little bit messed up, but it did reignite a lot of discussion about Asian representation in the media.
Chris Rock hosted the White People's Choice Awards, aka the Oscars, on Sunday night, and dove right into the #OscarsSoWhite drama with a smart, substantive, self-deprecating, and funny monologue. Unfortunately, he didn't win Best Asian Joke. Introducing the accountants from PricewaterhouseCoopers, which tabulates the vote results, Rock brought out 3 Asian kids because, well, Asians are hard workers who excel at math. His writers then had him throw in a joke about Asian child slave labor, too.
Did you guys see what happened to Asians at the Oscars?
Yes, I did, and it was enraging.
They just had to randomly bring you in to insult you, which is weird. If you're not even going to be present, then why would you just be mocked?
It's fair game for anybody in America. Unless it gets to a level where it's affecting you economically, then I don't feel like anybody should be too offended.
A lot of people feel like they need to ignore us for some reason.
One time I was listening to Taylor Swift in a car, and a friend of mine said that Taylor Swift would be beautiful if she didn't have Asian eyes.
2 years ago, I was at a football game, and this USC fan comes up to me and says, "Hey man, can you do my math homework for me?" And I was kind of in shock. Didn't really know how to respond to that because you don't really expect anyone to go there.
In high school, I opened up my lunchbox and pulled out a fork and a knife. And some kid said to me, "Oh, you eat with a fork and knife? I thought Indians only ate with their hands because everyone in India is poor." At the time, I think I was just kind of taken aback and I didn't really say anything. If I could say something to him, I would say, "I hope you've learned a lot more about the world since then and how fun eating with your hands can be."
I mean, especially in acting or that industry or whatever, you look at how Asian roles or whatever it might be, they always seem to be a similar role or carrying a similar type of stereotype. And I feel like we're just so much more broad than that. If we can just start, branching out a little bit, or at least showing that we're different than just whatever other people might think we are, maybe we could, start to break down some of those walls.
It's okay to be proud to be Asian, guys. It's pretty tight.
It's important, for them to be hey, I am more than one thing. I'm more than this stupid stereotype. Without, you can say that without being disrespectful.
Don't think this is okay. Don't think it's okay to, say jokes like Asians can't drive, blah, 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 blah. Stand up for yourself, stand up for Asian Americans.
What does matter is my validation to myself.
Open your eyes, man. The world is full of possibilities.
Chris Rock made a joke about Asians and
family photo, guys.
Thank you, sir.
We're all related.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys look like each other, I could tell.